Good morning, everybody. Hope you all safe and with a good health. With you, Ms. Dina Badri, science teacher for grade 8. Today, we will talk about the last lesson of this quarter, measuring pH. At the beginning, we will talk about the meaning of pH, the pH of some common solution, and the scale of the pH. What is the pH scale? What is the meaning of the word pH? pH of a solution is the measure of how acidic or basic solution is. Solution that has a pH value equals 7 is neutral. It means that it is not acidic or basic. So we have three cases for the value of pH: equal 7, more than 7, less than 7. The first case, when a solution that has a pH value 7, this solution it will be neutral, not acidic or basic. But when a solution with a pH less than 7, it will be acidic. It means that, what the meaning of the word acidic? We know from the previous lesson, the acidic solution, it contains more hydronium ions than hydroxide ions in its solution. So, a solution with a pH value less than 7, it will be acidic. In the first case, solution with a pH equals 7 is neutral. Solution with a pH less than 7 is acidic. And the last one, solution with a pH value greater than 7 is basic. There are more hydroxide ions than hydronium ions in the solution. So, pH less than 7 contain hydronium ion more than hydroxide ion. But when the pH greater than 7, 8, 9, 12, 10, 11, 12, and so on, it means that the solution contains hydroxide ions more than hydronium ions. Now, what is the pH of some common solution? So, in this part, we will list more than one solution and the value of pH. The first one, lemon juice, has a pH equal to, milk has a pH equal 6.5, and sour milk has a pH equal 4. And we have pure water. We say that the pure water has pH equals 7, so it is not acidic or basic. A solution of ammonia has a pH around 12, so it's acidic or basic? Yes, basic, because it has pH more than 7. So this is the scale of pH for some solution. Its scale starts from 0 to 14. So from this scale we can put the last materials, the last solution in this scale according to the value of pH. How is pH measured? So from the detector, this detector called litmus paper, and we have two colors for the litmus paper, red and blue. So how can we identify the solution in the beaker? By putting a litmus paper in the beaker, and when its color change from red to blue, so the solution it will be basic. From blue to red, so the solution it will be acidic. We have another way to measuring pH. An acidic base indicator is a dew that changes color. So the measuring of pH, it depends on the changing the colors of a solution or a paper. So the changing the color, it is certain pH range. The pH can be estimated by placing a few drops of indicator in solutions. The pH of solution can be checked by placing a drop of the solution on a strip universal pH paper, which contains several acidic bases, and we have a natural pH meter. We have flowers can change its color according to the pH of the soil. So we have a plant called hydrangea. Hydrangea plants act as a acid base indicator in nature. The flowers change the color depending on the pH of the soil. We have two colors of the flower. The pink one, the pink flower, and blue flower. So the pink flower, it means indicate that the soil pH is greater than 6.5. So the soil is basic. So when I found the pink flower, It means that this soil has pH more than 6.5. It means it's a basic solution. Blue flower indicate that the soil pH is less than 5.5, so the soil is acidic. Okay, so in this lesson we talked about the meaning of pH, the range of pH, equal 7, more than 7, less than 7, and how the natural help me to indicate the pH of the soil, and how can we use another indicator, just like litmus paper, how can we use another indicator to help me to know, to detect the material, the solution around us, if it's basic or solution, or if it's basic or acid, according to the changing in color. Okay, and the last part we talked about the natural pH meter, how to know the acidic and the basic of the soil according to the color of the flowers. Okay, that's all. Thank you. Next time we will finish this lesson, inshallah.